guys? So I'm finally filming a get to know me tag / a mukbang because I'm hungry and we got to multitask when we're in college, you know? This sandwich do not feel good today. It's not even on the bun. Look, my pickle falling off the bun. They was rushing today, huh? Alright. But yeah, so I'm doing a get to know me tag so you guys can get to know me better. I have my questions over here, so if I keep looking over there, that's why. Because when it comes to making up questions on my own, it's not my strong suit. So I have 3 brothers and 2 sisters. We're all they're my half siblings. I'm the only child on my mom's side, but on my dad's side, that's where all my siblings come from. And I love them. We're all close. That's my dog type jump. My favorite food, I don't even know. It used to be pizza, but since I started working at Little Caesars so much, it ain't it no more. I think my favorite food is probably, there's this place called Moe's at my school. They got quesadillas, yo. Them boys be slapping, but that's not my favorite food. I'm sorry. My favorite food is fettuccine alfredo from Olive Garden, also where I work. That junk has been slapping since day one. It was only a couple times that it didn't slap, and I think it's because they changed up their recipe or something, but they got it back together. Because at first it was tasting like dirt. I was like, y'all gonna make me find something new to eat. What kind of phone do I have? That's such a weird question. I have an iPhone X. I mean, it was on the list. You probably don't care. Like, I don't care. I don't speak any other languages. I am learning French. I've taken French for 2 years, but it still hasn't fully clicked. I know some stuff like, bonjour, je m'appelle Caitlin, je suis de toi, de Michigan, something. J'aime mange et je mange et regarde télé. Alright? And if you don't know what that means, it means I like to eat and I like to watch television, which I really don't have time to do, which is hella sad. I was born in 2001. Man, I want to eat my sandwich. Oh man, I skipped one. The weirdest thing I eat, the weirdest thing I've ever tried, it was a couple weeks ago. I tried nacho cheese with hot Cheetos because I thought it was slap, but it really just tastes like hot stuff on hot stuff. So, I mean, it wasn't no flavor for real. Maybe because I didn't heat up the cheese like I usually do for my nachos. But the weirdest thing I eat, honestly, I don't know. I don't think there's anything weird that I eat. Yeah, no. I don't think there's anything weird that I eat. I feel like my eating habits are pretty normal. I was born in 2001, so that means I'm 17. And I'm a freshman in college. I'm not super smart. My birthday was just... Sorry. My birthday is just late. My birthday's on the 19th, so... I'm about to be grown, about to be in this acting up. It's like, no. Nah. Maybe for a little bit. But then I'm gonna get it back together. What's my favorite hobby? Honestly, probably dance. Anytime I get to dance, like, not professionally, but you know, like, get to go to a workshop, get to learn. I go hustling. Like, at my college, we're a big hustle school, so, like, they be teaching us hustling and stuff. They be real lit. But I also do, like, like, contemporary, lyrical, jazz, that stuff, too. My favorite subject in school, biology is really interesting, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite class to go to. My favorite class to go to is probably French, even though I do struggle sometimes, like, because she literally just talks French most of the time. Like, she'll be like, and I'll be like, what you just say, bruh? Where do I see myself in 5 years? What's 5 years from now gonna be? It's gonna be 2024. Oh my gosh, yo, that's crazy. I'm graduating in 2023. 2024, I might either be in medical school my first year or on a gap year. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna feel, and I won't know the answer to that until probably after I take my MCAT, just because. And probably just like, I'm debating on a gap year just because I don't want to be too old when I become a doctor, because I do want to have a family and I want to have kids and, you know, but it's like, I know that gap years really give you time to perfect your application, make sure everything's right, give you a break, because going from undergrad straight to medical school can be really stressful, because it's like you don't have any type of break, really, especially that first year, because medical school starts in July and you get out in April, so it really isn't that big of a thing. And also a gap year can help you figure out if medical school is what you want to do, because not you have a degree, you can get a job in that field or doing something else, you never know. So I really don't know where I'm going to be in 5 years, to be honest. I just know I'm going to be graduated from undergrad, for sure. My favorite color is probably gray, just because it's really sleek, but it's not too dark like black. My favorite color used to be black, like for real. But now it's gray and it's starting to become pinkish a little bit, but I don't know. I'm gonna salty. I got water gang, but I do got the chick-fil-a lemonade because that drunk be slopping, so. Alright, but best job I've ever had, I'd have to say it'd be a camp counselor at the African American Museum in downtown Detroit. Like, yes, it was annoying because I was working with little kids, and you know, little kids can get annoying, but at the same time it was really rewarding because you get to know all these different kids and their personalities and how to deal with people, and then also the people that I worked with, we all got super close, and every Friday we would go to the beach, so we would be playing games and stuff, and it's really fun because we're embracing our youth, you know, which now you kind of don't have time to do that. So like being a kid, still like we were like the big siblings basically. The worst job I've ever had, I'd have to say it'd be Little Caesars, but not my first store at Little Caesars. Probably my second one, just because. No, I'm not even gonna say Little Caesars. I'm gonna say being a junior police cadet at the police station was the worst, because we just sat there literally, because there was nothing for us to do. We would either do gardening work, but when it was raining, it was like, all right, there's nothing we can do. Like, we don't touch the paperwork because, you know, that's personal information and serious stuff. So literally we would sit there, wait until our break, go to McDonald's all together, and then come back and then go home. So it was like just pretty boring. Man, why does the chicken always like hang off of the bone, bro? Let's see. I play soccer. I played soccer for like 12 years, except for last year I did not play because I was working a lot, and then the team failed and we didn't have a team anymore. So yeah, it was a lot. But I didn't play last year, and I don't think I'm ever going to play again, which sounds really sad, but that's just the harsh reality. And I honestly started losing a passion for it just because it became the same old thing, you know? Especially with my high school, I was on the varsity team, and it's like we were the first varsity team at our high school, and it was just, I don't know, it didn't become fun anymore because it became more about getting people to join the team instead of actually playing, and then people wouldn't come to practice, and we just kept losing. So yeah. Would I rather live in the city or the country? For sure the city. Can't do that country mess. I was raised in the suburbs, so I mean city life is like all I know, and I like it. I like the city. I like seeing cars drive by, hearing the life outside, not animals and birds chirping. What kind of music do I like? Ooh, I gotta answer that after I take a bite. What kind of music do I like? I love R&B, bruh. Like, it's just so calming and relaxing, and like it can be sensual and sexy, but at the same time it can be chill vibes, you know what I'm saying? So my favorite R&B artists, probably Summer Walker, Janae Ayoko, I don't know, I'm sorry, Miguel, J. Cole, even though he's more of a rapper, but I don't know what I mean. Lucky Day, oh my gosh. Frank Ocean, Daniel Caesar, Sonia Algera. Am I even saying that right? I don't even know, but I feel like you know who I'm talking about. The I Want You Around. Yeah, who else? There's so many more. Bryson Tiller, he's my number one male. There's so many. John Bynum. There's so many. I can't even. Oh my gosh. But right now I'm obsessed with Miguel just because he has that like dominant personality, but also that like, hey, do you type personality too, you know? So that's how I've been feeling lately. I listen to a little rap and hip hop, like when I'm in a happy ass mood, I'd be like, hey, put on the rap music. But most of the time I'm chill and like I just want to chill and listen to chill stuff. What kind of movies do I like? Okay, I like romantic movies. I'm like a huge romantic. I believe in love. I believe in having someone out there that's made just for you. So I love seeing romance movies. My favorite one is To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I've watched it like 7 times. I know. I got the book, but I didn't finish it because I watched the movie first. That's why I can't watch the movie first, because I won't finish the book. But yeah. On my favorite vacation, ooh, I'm gonna have to say when I went to Disney World. Yeah, that was really fun. It was like my freshman year of high school, I believe. And you know, the rides were fun. You know what I mean? There's nothing really too spectacular, but yeah. What place have I lived in? I was born and raised in Michigan. I might live here my whole life, to be honest. If I get into the medical school that I want to, which is Wayne State, I'm for sure probably gonna live here the rest of my life, unless better opportunities pop up in other places. But I love Michigan. Michigan's my home. It's where I'm from. It's what's made me, and it will always have a place in my heart. It's where my family is. Like Michigan. A lot of people don't like being here though. Like a lot of people like to get out. I'm not one of those people. Like I love it here. Yes, the winters are bad. Yes, all that stuff. But it's not like we not used to it. It's just an inconvenience. But I love it. What countries have you visited? I think I've only been to Canada because it's right on the border. So I mean, that's it. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, that's it. Canada and the United States. Like, why is there so much chicken out here? But I do want to go to, my bad. I do want to go to Jamaica, Europe, and Africa. Those are continents, but you know, except for Jamaica. Jamaica's not a continent, but y'all know what I mean. Somewhere in there. Maybe Zimbabwe for Africa. Oh, I miss my Zimbabwe group from Camp Africa. Oh my gosh. My favorite ice cream flavor, bruh. It has to have brownies in it. Brownies and fudge. Anything with brownies and fudge, I'm there. I'm there. Especially if it's warm, like from Cold Stone. I think I get the chocolate devotion. Yes, I get the chocolate devotion with the dark chocolate ice cream. Period. My zodiac, I'm a Scorpio. Period. My birthday's on the 19th. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You know, Scorpios forever. I don't care if y'all don't like us. We the best zodiac sign out there. Period. Because we get things done. And we don't give a fuck. Sorry for my language. But I'm just being honest. We're the best zodiac. Have I ever had surgery? I mean, if you count getting my wisdom teeth out, then yes. Anything else? No. But them wisdom teeth, they ain't no joke. They ain't no joke. Like, it's not painful. It's just uncomfortable. And you get so irritated. Like, I cried the first day. Might have been the drugs. Not sure. But, like, my mom was taking forever to get my pain medication. Not my pain medication. Was it? Yeah, it was my pain medication. Like, I was like, Mom, like, I can't take the pill. Because, like, it was really big. And I was never good at swallowing pills. So I was like, no, I can't do it. She was like, Caitlin, just take the pill. Just calm down. I'm like, I can't. I don't like this. I'm such a crybaby, bro. Like, for real. I cry a lot. I'm not even going to lie. I cry a lot. I cry at least once a week. I cry over little things. I cry over happiness. I cry over sadness. I get really sad sometimes when I think about not being with my family. Like I'm getting right now. I'm getting really sad, so I'm not going to cry and I'm not going to talk about it anymore. All right. Who's my favorite YouTuber? Ooh. I don't think I have a favorite. I'm definitely going to say right now it's Nicole TV just because she keeps it real. And you know, she's really grown since she started. And like she still be recording off her phone. I mean, she's so humble and like she doesn't take it to her head. And like she's out there trying to make her life better and her future better, you know? So I'm really proud of her and I looked up to her and she's funny, bruh. Like, so that's for sure it. But that's like all the questions that this website got. Most of the questions that I guess I can tell y'all about my school and what's going on there. So I go to Oakland University in Michigan. I'm a pre-med major. So I do want to go to medical school when I graduate and become a doctor. I have plans to become an OBGYN, mainly because I know that African American women are scared to go to the doctor because it's a proven fact that white doctors don't listen to the complaints that black women have when they're in labor, or just when they're coming for a checkup. They don't listen to them because they believe that we're superhuman and we're not made like them, when they know that everybody is made of the same genetics, and like, not the same genetics, but the same we're all made of the same material, same genome, same type of proteomes even. And it's like, and they still believe that we are either over exaggerating or that we're lying. It's like, no, if someone is complaining about something, that's your job, is to check on them no matter what. And I mean, why wouldn't you? Because you're just gonna make more money if you run more tests, and that's logical. But they still believe that like we're lying. I mean, so that's really why, just so that when a black woman walks into my office, she feels comfortable, because I'm her. And she knows that when she complains about something, I'm going to listen. I'm going to do everything in my power to find out what's wrong. You know? I'm going to do everything I can to save her and her baby's life. So that's really why. And I get really emotional. Ooh. Because this happened to my mom when she was pregnant with me. They induced her into labor, and after almost 2 days of being in labor with no dilation, they still wanted to keep waiting. And she's like, no, get her out of me, bro. Like, do a C-section. I don't care about a natural birth. And they're like, no, we're gonna wait. So they waited a couple more hours, and she's like, get me a C-section. They're like, no, I don't think that's the best thing. And she was like, I know what's best for me, so get me a C-section. Like, what are you not understanding? What am I paying for? Like, so it's really serious. It's really serious. And there are stories in the news about black women dying while giving birth to their children and dying in the hospital because doctors didn't listen. And it's really emotional because this could happen to me, and it's just really sad that like they're supposed to be able to trust us and believe in us to save their life, and we're failing because of racial bias. Like, it's not in the job, you know? Race does not matter. It really does not. You're supposed to save a life. Whew. Alright. Well, I told you I get really emotional and I cry a lot. So, I think that's the end of this video. Because now it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. But, yeah, I think that's going to end this video. Catch you guys another time. Peace out. I ain't even finished my food, yo. And now I'm not really hungry. What time is it? Alright, I'm good. Alright, though. But peace out. Be safe. Love y'all.